Hello everyone. Today I want to discuss with you something that have been on my mind for the last couple of days. As you may know, Dominaria, it's already being given the stamp of a very good set. And I must admit that Dominaria, the set that is going to be released in April, in a couple of weeks, it is a very good set. You have very interesting mechanics. It is an extremely fun set to play with. It has very strong cards. It has very strong ideas and a different play and mechanics. And what it's on my mind is that who has the merit, who should we give our prize for the set? Who did this set? Who came up with the new mechanics, with the new design? Who came up with something that finally, after some time, for the last couple of years, we have a very strong set in standard. A set that new players, old players and current players are loving and hyping for it. So I was thinking and rethinking, and finally I saw an article. I saw an article by Mike Rosewater called Returning Home, and I'm going to leave in the description below a link to this article. It is a very interesting article where Mark Rosewater was introducing the team that designed Dominaria. First and foremost, Richard Garfield had returned to the design team, and he was one of the main players in the design of Dominaria. We had also Aaron Forsyth, the senior director of Magic RD. We had Ian Duke. We had Ethan Flesher, Kelly Dix, Gavin Verhey, and last but not least, Mark Rosewater. And here Mark Rosewater saying that I remember when, while plotting out the 7 years plan, they wanted to revisit Dominaria for the 25th anniversary of the game. So I believe this is the order of the importance of the team that contributed for Dominaria. But the thing that really struck me is that in his article, Returning Home, Mark Rosewater introduces himself as the first and foremost important person in the design of Dominaria. And this is something that I really didn't like. Putting yourself first instead of your team, I believe it is a very bad management. I myself would have put myself last if I'm going to introducing my team that contributed to a very good set in Magic the Gathering. And I ask Mark Rosewater why you didn't do an article about the design team of Iconic Masters. Why didn't you do an article about Masters 25? We all know that these two sets, especially Iconic Masters, were a disaster in any sense, in estimated value, in sales, in the price of the boxes, in the cards that were in that set, and also Masters 25. Masters 25 is the set that commemorates 25 years of Magic the Gathering, This is not a joke. 25 years of a game. I don't think there are games that have been or had so much long life, successful life as Magic the Gathering, and I believe that it's still very strong. There is millions of player base, and every set is nice and enjoyable to play. It is a very good investment. It is a very good collectible item. You want to do a master set for 25 years, as I said, it's a quarter of a century, and you come up with Masters 25. If it wasn't for the unban of Jace the Mind Scalper, that set would be a disaster as iconic masters. So when a new set, a very good set that everyone is praising, everyone is saying it's good, you do an article and you introduce your team and you put yourself first. I think this is extremely egoistic. I didn't like it from Mark Rosewater. I don't have nothing against Mark Rosewater. He did very good sets for Magic the Gathering. He did a lot of good things for the game. But recently, I believe that he's not tackling the current issue in the game. And when you come up with a good set, instead of introducing your team and you introduce yourself last, you put yourself first. This is egoistic and I didn't like it. I believe that the majority of the merit of Dominaria goes to Richard Garfield. Richard Garfield is the father of Magic the Gathering. He created the game, he designed it, and he is one of those people that visionary for the game is very important. Also, there is also a good video, XX Magic by Ashley Birch, where Mark Rosewater and Richard Garfield are together and being interviewed by Ashley Birch. And I believe in that video that whenever Richard Garfield was explaining his ideas for Dominaria, his things that he wanted to put in Dominaria, Richard Garfield, Mark Rosewater was always interrupting him. He was trying to explain himself and Mark Rosewater interrupts him so that he puts his idea instead. Yes, Mark Rosewater wanted to say that this is his creation, but I don't believe you. I believe that the set was created by Richard Garfield. You helped a lot, your team helped a lot, but you need to thank Richard Garfield for having a good set like Dominaria. Richard Garfield also came up with the idea for the sagas. He said that first he wanted to do some sort of different path for the sagas. We have a couple of examples that he created. Eventually they took these ideas and developed the current sagas with the history chapters. Leave me a comment below. Who do you think has the best or biggest merit for Dominaria? And subscribe to my channel for more interesting video about Magic the Gathering.